Have you ever heard of Listen 3000? This is interesting. I don't do this enough. I'm going to watch something that I disagree with from people who I disagree with, and I'm going to retort to it live here. I've already seen it, and I want to introduce it to you. I'll tag these guys too, but their names, there's Listen 3000, and they...
All right, so yeah, again, shout out to Alex from Cosmic Circus.
Always shout out to Alex.
Perez.
Their names are Caesar, and their names are Zen. They're going to read something from Alex from the Cosmic Circus. This is the question if you want to pause the screen and see it for yourself. Then, right about here, they talk about what I want to talk about.
I want to say, because, you know, it's a lot of people out here, they run around and yelling out, recast T'Challa, recast T'Challa, recast T'Challa. When they kind of did that, just not in the way that you want it. You feel what I'm saying? The character's name is T'Challa.
So, naming a character T'Challa is not recasting T'Challa. An actor died, and the character was stagnant. It was just the character. They could have got a new actor to play him, kind of like Balin Skull if you watch Star Wars, kind of like every other time an actor has died, and they just said, Albus Dumbledore will continue. Or kind of like when Paul Walker died, they said, we'll just use his brother instead. And we even saw him like 2 movies later after his death, and he was just driving. And we know, there's Brian O'Connor, who Paul Walker played. There's times where actors would die. The new actor would play the character and would be recast. And Recast T'Challa asks for the recast of T'Challa. It's really not that complicated.
Am I wrong?
You are wrong. You are wrong that they kind of did recast.
You're correct.
Is that what they told us in the movie?
Oh, don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt yourself.
They said his name is T'Challa, right?
Yeah.
So you see what they about to do. This is a theory that we already had. Yep. But the fact that it's kind of being slightly corroborated, because obviously this is all still alleged. We don't know if this is exactly how things are going to play out.
Somebody ask Ryan. He know.
Ask him.
Yep.
Ask him. Ask Letitia. She know.
Huh?
She did say.
Yeah, ask Kevin, because according to this guy here, it was a mistake. How dare a character with skin that dark get that popular? We're going to do something about it. And then he just decimated it. The next movie you're going to get is going to be Sam Wilson. Not as Falcon, as Captain America, you see? Because if I let them get popular with their own brand, that's not the message we're trying to push. I'm going to make him wear the likeness of Captain America. So at least we can always take that away from him in a few years from now. Like 30 years from now, when they do a Captain America movie, it's going to be featuring Steve Rogers as Cap. And Sam will be the sidekick back, and they'll be calling him Falcon. They're separating Falcon and Captain America instead of uplifting the brand of Falcon to the level of Captain America. You know, kind of like how they uplifted the Black Panther brand up. It's not Ryan. Don't ask Ryan. He said some other things about the T'Child, about the bastard son that they created that is not a comic book character, that has never existed before in Black Panther canon. And we're supposed to accept that? Why? Why should all these resources go to a character who we'll never see again? All of this important love, all this character that they've created that doesn't get to repeat and repeat and repeat. Superman got to repeat and repeat. Spider-Man gets to happen all the time. Oh, there's contract issues with Tobey Maguire? Get in Andrew Garfield. Oh, we're done with that stuff? Sony got leaked. All that's done with? Fine. There we go. Let's cast let's get a teenager in here. He can be the new Spider-Man. And we get Spider-Man at the level he's at. You want all the money and resources and screen time to go to the T'Child? Little Toussaint? Little TJ? That's not a character. That guy only exists because the studio did a stupid thing when Chadwick Boseman died.
Say some things coming for Black Panther.
Right, look at you, Ty. Come on, brother. You on your game today.
Take that back. No dapping.
Come on, talk that talk.
But yeah,
this is for
all my Recast T'Challa people, man.
Oh, you gonna call them out too.
Oh, I'm calling them out.
Oh,
no.
You're invited to this channel, by the way. This isn't just me yelling at you without you having a chance.
T'Challa is coming. Just be patient.
No, a kid who named Toussaint in Haiti who doesn't live in Wakanda is coming. I want T'Challa recast, not give him a bastard son who the sister didn't even know about. That character means nothing to me. I don't want someone from another universe coming in here, guys. I'm T'Challa now. Just recast T'Challa, okay? People die all the time, so a character dying doesn't mean they can't return back to life. There's so many ways we've seen people return from death. Just recast. Say he didn't even die. We didn't see it on screen. It was a scroll. There's a lot of things you could do.
You feel what I'm saying?
You just gonna get him in a new way.
In a
but
new
you
way,
get
this
into
is being a
T'Challa with
different
his
and
name
creative
T'Challa.
way. This is gonna be T'Challa. It's T'Challa.
And honestly, I ain't even standing on the diss. Like he
It ain't no diss. This is like, bro, I don't understand.
No, you wop today.
I don't understand how it was just like y'all was looking so much past it when they literally named the kid T'Challa.
Yeah, because naming somebody T'Challa doesn't make them T'Challa. The Los Angeles Lakers just drafted LeBron James at number 55 in the second round pick. Did they recast LeBron James? They got LeBron James Jr. Okay, different people.
I just think a lot of them
and that's an easy way for them to give all those storylines to him.
Okay, so now it's about giving the storylines, like the ongoings, the proceedings that happen, and shift it to him. Just like Shuri had done things in the movie Wakanda Forever that is supposed to be what T'Challa did. So I don't want to see the stories. I want to see the upliftment of the character, the symbol, the representative of representation. That's what I want to see get elevated, get higher and higher with each performance. That's key. That's important.
Exactly what's
they're going to do a time jump and give all those storylines to him.
I just know
So you're satisfied with the story. That's the fundamental difference between what you're talking about, I'm talking about. We want to see Black Panther and Storm get married? We'll get that. It'll just be the T'Challa marrying Storm. You want to see them fight the Skrulls? Don't worry, T'Challa will take care of that one. The Golden Frogs haven't showed up yet, right? Well, the T'Challa will take care of that. The golden, the fight with Achebe, the storylines just generally. Monica Lynn, we haven't seen her. Let's have the T'Challa talking to her. All these storylines is what you're talking about, and I'm not. I'm looking around the superhero landscape and the racist world that we live in. I'm looking at how everyone who's popular in this genre is Caucasian. Batman gets popular appearance after appearance. All these hot characters get popular. Here comes the one whose skin is dark, who's from an uncolonized, he's the king of this place, and they killed him instead of building on it and making it so that years later there could be a reboot and we have, oh yeah, I remember that character. Who's playing him this time? Instead, they're just going to pass the mantle. It's going to go to her. It's going to go to her. No one can get too hot because as soon as that movie, it's someone else's turn to become Black Panther. That's keeping the character down, keeping representation down, the point of representation. There's a difference between attendance and representation.
Y'all not going to be upset when Dancing Idris or somebody get cast, so I'm going to be quiet till then.
I'm saying, so like, yeah, man, all the Recast T'Challa people, man, cool your jets, relax.
Cool your jets.
Because T'Challa
He
is coming.
smoked your not cool your jets.
T'Challa is coming. He's already here. You feel me?
Honestly, I wouldn't even, we never even thought about this before the pod.
What?
What you doing?
I'm asking. You think all right.
Your willingness to accept the T'Challa? What?
What we doing?
Yes, he's going to. Yes, that T'Challa, we'll probably either see him being raised in Black Panther 3 or we'll see the full-grown T'Challa in Black Panther 3, right?
The full-grown bastard son who is not a comic book character who I don't recognize as T'Challa? Yeah, irrelevant to me. This character won't exist again. Why are you so complicit? Both of you two are okay with rare resources which are finite, which barely go. How many black movies do we see a year? So all of that is going to go to a character that we can't do movies with 30 years from now. You know, when they reboot, like I talked about Captain America 30 years from now, it's Steve Rogers. When Marvel does a hard reboot, the same way DC is doing a hard reboot, none of that continuity matters, we're brand new. When they do that, is the studio going to go, you know what we should do? We should kill T'Challa again, and then in the second movie give it to his sister, and then in the third movie give it to a little T'Challa who's got no comic book canon at all. You think they're going to think that? Or they're going to go, oh yeah, here's the chance now to start over again. We're going to use the best character that exists in Black Panther, the main character of Black Panther. And hopefully the actor doesn't die and we don't pass the mantle around. Which of the two options do you think is happening? The T'Challa has no long-term benefit. And this is a long-term game. Racism is. Racism. We gotta address that one. And having these symbols, these representatives, it's part of that.
We know one of the two. If it's the latter, you think that's the first time we see him? Look at that coffee. He's just turning out. Oh shit!
Yeah, that's too much laughter. I thought I could fast forward through it and get to them. I don't want to listen to it anymore. But they're being tagged. Okay, I got your Twitter. What were their names? I got their Twitters. I'll talk to them, about them, with them. Hopefully, if they take the invitation. Chill out. This is not a diss. This is a disagreement. So it's a diss. It's a disagreement. I told you why. Maybe you changed your mind, sir. You're invited to chat with me.